Hi, welcome back, or first time. This is your first time. Distracted myself there. It's a fun day. I've gotten some new cards, tarot. So these are some crow cards, and they're super creepy. And we're gonna play around with those. And I'm super thirsty, so sorry. I'm gonna start out here with this. Excuse me. That was a little fun. I sometimes like the way the things sound on, like, the microphone. I can't hear that, but some stuff's like, oh my god, eating popcorn, so good. I don't have any here, but we're not doing that. We are doing a tarot reading. Let me get my head on straight. Let me see if I can remember where I am and what's going on. I have my wand here, as you can see. Create your own world. I have chosen to have a loving, joyous, and peaceful world. So I'll move that out of the way here, but it'll be right up there in front of me, reminding me. And so I'm going to show a few things today. So this is the cup for the ancestors, and just a few things in here. This is a bowling trophy for someone very dear to me, Ryan's great-grandmother. And this is his grandmother, Jeannie. Gave that to him. And a few other things in here. And then I also have my Papa's Butterfly book. And you can see he's signed K.I. Foss right there. And it's all full of facts about butterflies and stuff. And I love butterflies. I think lots of people do. So that's my book about that. And someone is stomping through. I wonder if that's a spirit talking about the ancestors. Ancestors, is that you?
What?
Oh. I was talking about our ancestors here in the cup, and then you came out, and so I was joking that the stomping was the ancestors coming.
Someone gonna eat me?
Ancestors.
Yeah.
No one's gonna eat you. You're pretending to be the ancestors. Say, ooh, I bless this tarot.
Okay. Really?
Bye. How fun. Where was I? He could have at least played along with me, but he did not. So, let's see, what do I have in front of me? I must be doing a tarot reading. I did want to show that I've gotten better at the singing bowl. I've put the bowl in a bowl. And so, let's see if we can do it with the microphone there, though. All right. See? See? I'm getting better. So exciting. All right. So then I was going to have light a candle for all the moms today. Oh no. I don't like hearing that feedback. I don't know what was doing that singing bowl. So it's Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day. If this is a different day you're watching it. But today is Mother's Day, and so I am going to light this little golden Christmas tree candle for mommies. I'm a mother that stomping around and everything that was going on there. That's my son. And I'm not redoing that. That's funny. Stop. Stop it. I think I have the amp a little too close. I went back to the microphone because I like the sound of it better. I feel like I can modulate my voice better as well when I can hear it like live. I'm gonna go move it. I almost did the same thing again. Blow out both candles. Anyway, so I'm lighting this for the moms now. I'm not redoing this. Everything's going wrong, but I'm not. I'm just gonna pause it and be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got the levels adjusted, I think, so that it won't be doing that feedback thing. I just blow this candle out. Okay, so as an explanation as to why I keep lighting this is a Bridget candle. It's been lit from a Bridget flame, and there's people all over the world that keep the Bridget flame going at all times, and so I like to use a Bridget flame when I light candles. Kind of wish I had thought to have a thing to put this in. I will set it over here. Okay. And so back to lighting this candle for moms out there on Mother's Day. I have a mom. She's my favorite mom. I have other moms too that have helped me out, and I love them so much. And many of my sisters, cousins, moms, there's a lot of us out there responsible for the human race in a way. And I guess even not to keep anyone out, there's lots of ways to be a mother. And so you don't have to have birthed a child or adopted a child to be a mom. You could have mothered lots of people in your own way. So, celebrating mothers. And there you go. I'm going to push this up here. Kind of leave it burning, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if it gets thrown out. Let me put it in the corner. Wait, what was I doing? Jokes. I was kind of forgetting if I wanted to do something else before we went into the tarot. Let's just go into it, huh? Enough goofing around. Candles and sound things. So I ordered this from the interwebs. Creepy little crow. Some of you know I love. That's cute. That's the doorbell. I know very well that's Orion out there ringing the doorbell because he wants to be on the show, I think. So cool. I'm gonna just throw this over here. So I have the whole thing over there. You may have witnessed right there a look on my face of a mom who I don't want to pause the video, and I'm like trapped in this little set that I made here for myself, and I have to climb up to get out and everything. And I hope he's had enough right there. Doesn't do it again. Oh, I know I'm terrible at shuffling. I will apologize every time if you want me to. I am just awful at it. But not everyone can be good at everything, right? I have been trying to practice, so I'll show you. I've been trying to do it with my thumbs. And inevitably I get the decks all mixed up, but let me try it here. Not too bad. Did it. I did it. I had trouble learning to shuffle long ago when I was a kid, and I don't know why I took to the, doing it this way, elbows out. But I had a hard time doing it the thumb way. I'm going to do it the thumb way in the last shuffle here. The thumb way. Not so good, but I'm going to keep working on it, you guys. All right. Excuse me. I hope I haven't gotten these upside down or anything. I guess we'll deal with it. If we do, I don't often like to take upside down cards. Just complicates things sometimes for me. So, there's a certain amount of cards, as you may know, and each one of them has a meaning, and then if they're flipped, that has its extra meaning, and that's a lot to think about and remember. And I know there's lots of people out there that are much better at that kind of thing. They'll tell you like, oh, Taurus energy and this other stuff. Well, I'm just learning about all of that myself. But I like the game, the intuition of it, the making a reading of all the cards. And so Mother's Day, let's do, it's kind of a creepy deck, so I don't know how good like a love reading would go, but let's do like a, love reading for single moms, moms who are interested in not being single, maybe. Let's see what we can do. All right. Oh, I got to. You already shuffled. Okay. So now I'm going to cut the deck. Once. I'm going to cut the deck twice. Now, you could have seen that fell, so that, to me, intuitively wants to put that on top. Okay? And so we're going to do that. We're going to put down the cards and give them their old spankety spank. No reason. It's just fun. I will note for everyone that I had some fun putting on all the bracelets. I have more, but like I put on as many as I could untangle and as many rings as I could find, which is kind of fun. And I've got this silver medallion here. I was noticing a lot of tarot readers lately that had like a little medallion or like a record, and so I wanted to be like them, and I found that. And then this is the key to a big grandfather clock. I like it, I guess, which is why I put it in a chain. All right, so let's do a cross, I think. I know I'm so predictable. Let's see. And I've got it upside down, so I'm going to turn them. And I'm going to have to look this up because it was, what is it? XV to II, which is 17, right? So this, oh, it's the star. It does have stars. I'm going to show the card. Right there. All right, hang on. All right. I checked the door. It was Santa Claus asking if I had the list ready, and I did. I gave it to him. Weird story. Aha. All right. What is that tune? It's Ode to Joy, isn't it? I forget. I can change the song on that. So, all right. So back to the reading. For the single ladies, the single moms, or single ladies. You don't have to be a mom yet. You could be a dog mom or have a sibling that you cared for, or a teddy bear. Could be for anyone too. Single dads out there, singles of all kinds. I suppose couples and married people could take something out of it as well. All right, it's all inclusive. But the querent has been the star. So Mother's Day, we're going to have this star and a brand new deck with the crows. I see the mom. I said crows, but also crone. Kind of looks like, maiden mother crow. A crone. I'm going to just be doing that the whole time. Crow, crow, caw, caw. All right. And she's got these stars around her, and there's a crow sitting above her with his wings outstretched. Their wings outstretched, and she is putting the magic water into this stream here. I am not liking that flame is going to be right there setting my things on fire, so I'm going to move it. Sorry. It was going to be fun to have it sitting in the corner, but that's not working. So I'm going to show this again. Here we go. All right. I'm going to put that in the top, and then we're going to say, all right, so let's go to, hello there. Let's remember what we're doing. What am I doing? A tarot reading? What am I doing?
You need help with something?
No, I don't need help.
Okay.
I'm okay, though.
Talking to the audience?
Yes. Yeah, I think. Oh, is that what I'm doing? I'm recording a tarot reading. Remember, I have a condition. I forget things in the middle of saying them. But seriously, okay. And so, what covers it? We have, no matter that I turned it up, they went up. I have 14, which is Temperance. Oh, look at that. So I'm learning these cards because, of course, they just have Roman numerals on them. And so I'm not, great with math and all that. So I've actually written down the numbers to go with that. I kind of wish I had written the Roman numerals there, so you don't get to see me try to figure that out. But we're covering it right now with Temperance. So the star is covered by Temperance, Art, Balance. We'll have them all laid out here. I'll talk about them. All right. And then what crosses them? And they are crossed by this guy, the Four of Coins. And not my favorite Four of Coins, if there was one. Kind of creepy looking. I think he must have a crow's beak on there. He does have a crow on his lap. And there's open windows or something in the darkness. And he's kind of either sitting or crouched down. He's got some interesting shoes. He looks kind of like a monk character, but the way his eyes are down and his mouth is, they're a little I told you it's going to be weird doing a love reading on a creepy deck, but so goth. All right. So that covers it. Now, I have to have this a certain way. I'll put it down so you can see. All right, and so what is above it? Above it we have, is that the King of Wands? Nice. King of Wands. That's exciting for us here. Word from above. We might have a King of Wands coming in. I can't see that. Let's see if I can get it in there. I'm trying so hard to be cool like tarot readers. All right. And then what's beneath? What is under it? All right. Oh my. Look at this guy. That's 4, which is the Emperor. So from above, we've got a King of Wands. Emperor is on our subconscious or lower level there. I really want all these in. So I'm going to kind of stack them a little bit so I can get them all in here. You can just be being creepy to the side. I normally don't do that. You can just do that. And so our Emperor there. There we go. All right, and behind us, 13. That's death, isn't it? Let me check. Death, fate. Wow. So this is an unusual creepy guy here. We've got a picture of a crow in the back, and we have the skeleton man on an ox or something that has a skeleton head and horns, or over his head, and the rider here on death has wings like a crow, and there's these bodies underneath him. The feet of his ride there is beast. So behind us we have death, you know. Considering I was saying this for a single mom reading, you know, that means that our relationship ended, and it's not easy. It's not easy for anyone. It's not easy for the two people who have to make that decision, and it's not easy for when you have children. But sometimes it's just the best thing that you can do. And so, you know, you let it go. You put it behind you. Let it be over. All right? And in front, okay? Oh my goodness. 10 swords is in front of us. I'm not loving that. Now that could be something that's in our way. If you think of like a suffering, I'm going to show the card. It's pretty grisly. It's a pale man who is lying, maybe not dead, and a bunch of swords, and the crows are flying down, and one of them's already picking at him. See it there? So we all know 10 swords. I've been hearing people think of them as, I always think of them as like just bad things that happen to you, but they can be tortured by your thoughts. You know, they can be a mental thing. And so the death card behind us, the being in this case, you know, the divorce, the breakup, and then this being in our way in front. In this case, it means, you know, you got to let all that go out of your mind, you know. Whatever happened, whosever fault it was, whatever the pain that was caused or the suffering, remember that it's over now. You don't have to suffer it anymore. Once pain is over, it's over. If you're still suffering it in your head, you know, that swords, you're still thinking about it all the time. Like, what about this, that? You need to do it in a healing way. You know, you need to think, sure, where could you have improved, or where did you learn important lessons, and take those with you. But don't take this pain. Don't suffer the continued, like, Don't carry that around. Don't suffer it. Don't keep that there in front of you. Let that go to the back, okay? So, oh boy, let's remember here that our higher voice here was the King of Wands, and then also we had our Emperor under here, and the Star with Temperance, and crossing them the Four of Coins. And to be honest, I'm going to look in a minute in the book to remind myself what the Four of Coins is, other than the creepy guy could be offering us in this case. So, let's see. Four of Pentacles. So, guarding gains, possessions, property, ideas, over-identifying with one's material wealth, recalling resources, closing accounts, expanding in new directions, closer to home or personal interests, acquiring new positions. And here it says creating wealth, danger of ostination. We don't need that one, I don't think. I think it all comes together with this being, you know, when something like this has happened and you have to prepare to move on, you know, you can't just be ready. Like, it's like, oh, we're no longer a thing. I'm fine. Bam. No, it's not like that. It takes time. So I would see this as between becoming the Star and where we are now, which is Temperance. We're balancing our lessons learned, our who am I now? But, you know, in the sense of you're not going to be the person you were when you went in, and you're not going to want to just go back to who you were when you were a kid or whatever. You're a new person, and not that you were not that same person, but there is a stage of sort of what's mine, what do I want to do now, getting your, you know, pentacles together, I guess, like maybe being a little miserly for a little while to guard yourself, maybe even your emotions. All right, so now I'm going to do the 4 here, and so we're going to go. This is sort of what we're bringing to the table, what our state of mind is, and it greatly affects the final outcome. So we've got 6 of Coins. And I'm going to look at that one too, because of course I'm not as good at knowing everything about the suits, especially with a new deck like this. So I see a person here who is feeding the crows. And I like that. I like to feed the crows. It's very nice. And so, before I deal the rest, let me grab my handy dandy notebook. And we're going to go to the 6 of Coins. So still in the coins. Sorry about my dog. He's out there and been interrupted so many times. I'm just gonna leave him out there for a minute. He's in a room. There's a room there. He's perfectly fine. All right, so 6 of Pentacles here. That's sharing good fortune, resolution to a problem, receiving help, timely commission, charitable acts, relief, the settling of debt, exchange, entitlement, reward someone for their efforts, supporting a cause or talent that you admire, balancing the scales, restitution, giving credit where deserved. So that's nice, especially when we were having, we start here, that in between, we've got the 4 of Coins. So here in the 6 of Coins, it seems like we've reached a state of mind or where we can now give, where we're open. This is a good sign. We're open to give. We're open to take, to have a friend group and feed them. Feed the crows. Feed the birds. What's that? Feed the birds. I'm not very good at that song. I just remember it from an old Disney movie. Oh, I can't remember right now. I want to say Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but that was not it. Oh. It's the one, let's go fly kite up to the highest height. Anyway, feed the birds. Feed the birds. I don't know why I'm in the book there. I got to deal the next one. All right. Excusez-me. And so this next one is outside influences. And we have, oh boy, the Queen of Cups. Look at her. Everything is dark and stern in this, but she's got the crow there. She's holding her cup, and she's got her crown and her shroud on. I don't know if this means the Queen of Cups is in the way. If we have to become the Queen of Cups. Let's see what hopes and dreams are. So we can get a better clue there. Hopes and dreams is the King of Swords. All the kings. My goodness. So we have the Queen of Cups. We had the King of Wands and the Emperor. And now we have hopes and dreams are the King of Swords. All right. You all right?
What?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just out of breath.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. So I wanted to look at Queen of Cups just to a little insight there. She's almost always good. I have to remember where my cups are. Blue cups? I think those cups. There it is. Queen of Cups. All right. A woman of imagination, romantic, compassionate air, one who encourages the dreams and talents of others, generosity and care, loyal lover, a genuine heart, virtue, protection, a cultured, refined woman who is wise in the matters of the heart. For a male querent, she can represent true love. For a woman, a romantic confidant or a rival. Even as rival, she is just and honest, believing in fair play. Well, in this case, I wouldn't put her as a rival because we don't have any other queens. We do have the star, and we had balance, and we had learning our lessons to be ready. And so even though this is outside influences position, I still feel like since this is, a love reading and this is the only queen out here, that this could be, like it said, a friend, someone helping, someone willing to help. Matchmaker. I know it's not Facebook dating. Terrible. Ugh, dating apps, they're terrible. All right. It should be, I don't know. I can't handle them. So I like the idea of a matchmaker, actually. A friend. Or also, since we had the Six of Pentacles saying generosity and that we were in this good frame of mind, could be the Queen of Cups is who we would like to be seen as, or maybe who we're being seen as by this king, or could be emperor, off because we do have the extra king.
Dude, stop.
Can you stop it? Hi.
Stop. Oh.
All right, guys. Please. Oh, you know what I mean? It's fine. It's fine. It's lovely. It's lovely. I'm glad he's here. I love him dearly. All right. So we're going to do the final outcome card. We can. The final outcome. See if I'm going to be happy with it at all. Interesting. So I think this is the... See, it's got this little helmet. So I think this is the Knight of Swords. And as the final outcome. So that's interesting. Not interesting in a way. Like I can... Because we have these kings. It's a little bit like... Oh, the Knight of Swords. Did I show you guys? I mean, I know you can kind of see it there. A cool looking buff crow, for sure. Could be just a crow helmet. So let's look, see what all of these can be saying together. So we do have the King of Swords and then the Knight of Swords. And Swords is yellow. Alright, so the King of Swords in Hopes and Dreams is a powerful man with a quick temper. We're going to just... We don't need that. But he's no fool. He's a daring, impressive, effective leader. Influence, long reach, tenacity, passion, conviction, and authority, commanding presence, impact, bravery, ambition. Nice. But then, for the final outcome, let's go to the Knight of the Swords. And he is a daring, impressive young man of action. Impulsive, but usually well-meaning. Heroic, if a little rash. A man who can be wearing and disruptive, but also effective. Wearing and disruptive. Maybe. Being determined, intelligent, and single-minded. Goal-taking, priorities over relationships. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that in a single love reading here. A man who revels in... Oh, that's upside down. Sorry, let's not even look at that. Goals, taking priority over relationship. A mercenary. Stand up for oneself, or standing up for oneself or others, or bringing matters to a head. So there's a lot of different things there when you look at that. With the King of Swords and the Hopes and Dreams, that can just be that, you know, we all hope for a king, you know, any kind of king, really, from this, you know, we want the King of Wands. Deep down, we want an emperor, I think, but to be the star, to be in the position of that creative, life-giving kind of person, we saw we had some work to do. We have to and we've probably been working on it. The Death card is in the past. It is in front of us to let go of the Ten of Swords. So, if you're still holding on to that, just try to remember you don't need to know why of everything. Just let it go. Just let it go. It doesn't have to make sense. All right? And so as of over here, it sounds like we've gotten to a good point to be ready for love to come in, if we were lucky enough to get our emperor to come in, or King of Wands from the top. And And maybe since this is outside influences and I was torn on it, being our only queen, maybe this is remembering to help ourselves, to take care of ourselves. This is Mother's Day. So be your own queen. Sometimes fill your own cup. Believe in yourself. Okay? Hopes and dreams for the king. We've got them all over here. Outcome is a knight. Now, if you want a king, nothing wrong with a knight. A knight can become a king, can't he? He's on the journey. He's on the journey, and this was also like things coming to a head. So we can hope for that, meaning that the future is hopeful for us. Okay? I'm going to I'm going to take a chance and see if there's any other clarifications that we can have on this reading in general, but also on the night, or what that kind of means. All right, so let's see. Get these slippery cards to go. That one wanted to go, but it didn't. You know how I am. Has to fly out. You need something. Anything at all. All right. I think this is the moon. 18. Yes, the moon. It has the moon. So it flipped itself over. So the moon. I can't help but notice the knight's got a moon in his full moon right there. So it's really quick. Like I'm ever quick. What number did I just say that was? 18. Right after the star. All right, the moon. I sometimes think of it as like illusions or things that happen at night because I'm so literal, but oh, disorientation. Cool. No, powerful emotions, imagination, intuition, empathy, creativity, and sensitivity. Illusion, wild vision, mercy, intense, valuable dreams. Maybe I've been having some weird dreams. Maybe other people have been having dreams. I don't know why that reminds me. Like I had this crazy dream the other night where it was like a sci-fi movie and it was on an alien planet. And there were problems. It was like crazy. I don't even know where my brain comes up with this stuff sometimes. So let's see here. Controlling emotions. Need to control emotions. Primordial instincts. I'm skipping some that I just don't feel like taking right now. Familiar landscape transformed under the light of the moon. Could be showing that difference here. A tide of emotions, an art source, a fertile period, a need for conscious control of our fears and imagination. The light of reason needed to guard against influence and deception. So that could be just adding to some of these. Of obviously you don't want to repeat any of your old mistakes, so definitely beware of that. But don't let yourself close up and not be open as well. I like these two birds here, especially for this being a love reading. These two birds hanging out talking under the moon. That to me would be like, say you went on a date, or you were hanging out and you just talked through the night, like you were just so fascinated with each other. You're like, da, 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 da. And I like that. I like a moon through the night chat. And then I had these all fall, but that's too many. I'm not taking that. I would like one more or so about the knight. All right. So 2 flipped over in there. We have the magician. And I think this is the Knight of Cups. So that's funny. An explanation. I want more about the knight. And so we've got that our knight, I think, did we have the King of Cups? Did he come out? He didn't. But we did have the Queen of Cups. So we've got a Queen of Cups. And we're saying that he's both the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. And also a magician. And remember, there's nothing wrong with being a magician. Hold on. I had an alarm going off there. So there's nothing wrong with that. Magician can be an exciting time. And the danger, I believe, they always say, is to be careful because you can build yourself up and think you're more than you are, or hide things, or be sus or secretive. So we do have the moon, and we do have the wizard, but let's take that positive as someone who is maybe looking for magic too, and they're already showing we've got the generosity, and with talking through the night, and swords sometimes being mental, we've got that, and so I think that's a pretty good. That'll be a pretty good start to a date and a relationship. So let's all be sure to put death, keep death behind us, the death of the relationship. Don't bring that to this one. And Ten of Swords too. Just let all of that just go. All right, stay balanced. Use balance. Be careful with what you have. In the sense, to become the star, you need to only take from the past what you can learn, or what is useful. All right, and it's okay to be. It seems like we've got kings on our mind here, and we want King of Wands, or in our top, coming down. It's like, yes, of course. And then obsessed underneath with an emperor. All right. And with the hopes and dreams of the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords being there, there is showing potential for that to be possible, with our 2 knights here. And I'm going to hold up the moon card because that was my favorite. There's a stupid notification from my phone. So that's pretty fun, doing my new crow deck. A little bit gloomy, but still fun. I enjoyed that. I also got a different deck, but I might just do reading with it later. It's the Labyrinth deck. It took me a minute to figure it out because they've made everything a little strange, but might be fun to do a reading with that at some point. All right, and I think I would just like to finish up with my little fun cards that I like, that are only taken as positive and make into a story. And so for our little reading that we had, let's get some cards on this. Oh, ooh, fox. That's us. We are a fox. All right. Get yourself did up. Get out there. All right, you foxy lady. All right. That's got the 9 on it, 14 for Hebrew numbers. All right, what else? Lilies. Oh, beautiful flowers. It's a nice card to get on Mom's Day. And that would go along with the first date idea. Some flowers, lilies. All right. Just a peek. I saw a dog, and I have a dog, so maybe, oh, maybe other people have dogs. Oh, a house. Look at that. A little house. Let's take a couple more. And then we'll put together into what could the story be. I think I'm going to take it because it fell while I was waiting it. Oh, look, a cross. Oh, a little house. We got a little church involved. A little cross at least. Necklace. Medallions. Controllers disconnected. What else? Aw. So my dog is just right here. Noodle noodle. Hi. Come here. Hi. Come here. He's not going to come over, but he doesn't look like this, but he is so cute. I just love him so much. So we do have a dog. And so hopefully if I have a dog or you have a dog, hopefully the person is cool with dogs. Oh boy. Now we did just get the tower here. I said no bad cards in these. These are all positive cards. So I'm going to give me a minute. I'm going to just like, whoop. All right. All right. So we've got whips, stars, and a ship. Okay. So, with the tower, I'm looking at the tower here, and the stairs seem to be falling down from the tower. And in this case, I think that's fine. You know, maybe the tower fell. But in exchange for that drafty old tower, look at this, nice house, right? I love a little A house, so cute. So cute. All right, so we've got the tower to the house. All right, and not sure about some of this other stuff. We've got Foxy Lady and Star, which I like since we were doing the star card in the other reading. So we have the fox and the star, or we also have the ship, and so maybe this is someone coming in. By the stars, navigating by the stars to find us, and bring us our lilies. I think it's interesting that we have whips and a cross. I'll change the subject with the dog. And there is a boy here with this dog. I know in my case I have a boy for that. And so it's just cute. I love the idea of a boy and his dog, right? All right. And so cross, whips, strange, maybe a religious horse riding enthusiast. Okay, nothing wrong with that. I like horses. I used to ride horses. I was in the pony club. I say that like that meant anything. I was in the pony club for a brief time, but we often had access to horses as I was growing up. And so I was riding them all the time, all sorts of ways. And then of course, you know, cross, that's nothing wrong with the cross. It's a great symbol. And an anchor popped out there. so since we had the ship and anchor, I like that. I think we've had those before. That's cool. And let's see if there's anyone else wants to pop out here. Any more fun cards? Let us know what to look forward to in life, 'cause it's a beautiful world. I'm not taking all of that. That was birds. I do love birds, and we were doing a crow deck. But if you want me to take it, you're gonna have to get it out of there. Oh, you got lady. Foxy lady. Foxy lady. I like the bear was underneath. Again, it didn't come out. Alright, I'm just gonna take a couple more. So I'm having fun with these. Alright, Clover. So that's lucky. A letter. Isn't that always nice to get a letter? Why don't you write me a letter would brighten my loneliest evening. And we did get bouquet for the lady. Let's give the lady the bouquet. And letter, and there's a bunch here that came. I guess we'll take them because we've got man. We've got tree. With the clover, I like that. We've got like a whole spring kind of going here. All right. A man and lady. And we have some mice. While the cat's away, the mice will play. I don't know. Choices. Ooh. There will be choices to be made. The moon, which was a subject we had today. The moon. And he did come out. Bear. I like me a bear. I know that's not traditionally a term for a dating person for me. But I like that kind of like, big shoulder guy. I want to say cuddly because I like cuddly, but like, I don't know, bear. Strong, protective comes to mind. All right, let's leave it there. Mice, the cat's away. Better watch out, though. This lady's a fox. Mice are taking your cheese. All right. Well, if you made it this far, thank you. Like, subscribe. I never want to say that stuff, but seriously, please. Eventually, I'll be able to go live if I can get subscribers. And I'm thinking of doing some other things, too. That karaoke video did well, so I have a song request already, so I'll do some more videos like that. And Orion has agreed to maybe do like a show with me on Fridays, like a video game show or something, whatever. So thanks for being here. Happy Mother's Day, and good luck to all of us in love. See you later. Bye-bye.